Hola gente, benvenuti in una nuova puntata di Starfield. Ecco un tizio strano che ci viene. Ma abbiamo. Ah, ok.
Gotta be
E
honest, I'm a little surprised
ok.
every
Si
time
sente
the ship
meglio
is back in one piece.
rispetto a ieri?
Intakes look a bit clogged. We'll get those cleaned out.
Unica cosa.
Hey,
Prova ad entrare
Bosco.
anche tu su
What?
Discord e vedere
No
se si
Barrett?
sente la tua voce.
Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
1000 crediti. No. Vedere e modificare le mie navi.
Sure, have at it.
Male. In teoria. Ah, ecco, qua si possono modificare tutto. Io vorrei aggiungere un altro prezzo alla nave. Si può? Non si può? Vedi se si sente? No, mi sa di no, vabbè. Ma io non so se riesco a vedere i messaggi, sai?
I'm sure you
Vedere
can find
navi che
something
in
you like.
vendita. Quindi noi possiamo avere più di una nave. Questa qua è molto più schifosa rispetto a quella che c'ho. E mi ricorda molto la nave di spazio 1999. Che bellissima cosa. Però guarda che com'è forte. E poi si chiama Galileo. Wow. Quanto costa? Ma dove è il costo? Ah, sotto 132.850 crediti. Wow. Una massima di 527. Questo coso. Più o meno come ce l'abbiamo noi questa qua. Questa è proprio la nostra, si può dire. Questo pure che cazzo. Bello pure questo. Vabbè. Comunque morale della favola. Devo
Looks to
spendere
me like
1000
you're already in
crediti.
pretty good shape.
Già in buone condizioni. Scusi, che devo fare con questo? Dove posso cercare altri membri per
I would try
l'equipaggio
to
della nave?
viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Dare un'occhiata a voi. Ok. Wow, eppure l'ho modificato. Ah, aspetta. Ah, forse ho capito. Ale, entra di nuovo. Ho messo audio di gruppo. Non so se me lo... Provo?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Vabbè, comunque, frate a me. Non mi hai detto niente. Allora. Commerciante di armi. Ma che sono le mie? Cioè, posso vendere le mie? Vendi, sì, infatti.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies Research Facility will not go.
A me... Wow, com'è bella qua.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Mi sembra di essere tornato su Mass Effect.
You're clear. Enjoy your visit. Sergeant
Ah,
Hume's
questo me
looking
ce
for
l'ho.
reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Sergente Yumi. Wow, me è forte però, bello.
This is New Atlantis Transit,
Sì.
or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout
Anche perché non vedo io, capi? Quartiere residenziale. Vediamo il quartiere residenziale. Vediamo come sono fatti i quartieri residenziali. Apollo Town. Pioneer Town.
I could use the money,
Sì.
but
Però effettivamente io ho l'audio del gioco che è un po' troppo alto. Ah.
hey, is it worth living in Neon?
Guarda l'uomo è forte. Mamma mia. È bellissimo però qua, Anche? Voglio. Secondo me dipende dalla rete allora. Se sgrana ancora dipende dalla rete. Ma è giusto andare. Io mi sono infilato in un ascensore. Vado avanti. Sarà patentino. Sarà patentino. Questo è un tipico studio medico. Porta bloccata. Chiedi computer. Sempre da un computer. Anzi, cappella. Lui sta, lui. Ma che la vogliono tu? Pozzo guarda, vogliono tu?
This has been treating you well.
Ah no, è felice di avermi qui, però con quella faccia non penso proprio.
I only fly on Tayo ships. People call me a brand loyalist, but I feel like I just have good things.
Eight clothiers. Oh, non è che qua vendono i vestiti. Voglio stare pure in negozio interno, ah, bello. Che sti cose brutte. Ah, è vero, è vero.
Please let me know if I'm. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
Ah, oh, ma c'ho dica chi sei. Non so se capisco davvero
I will
l'amore.
tell you a secret.
Svela un segreto.
I'm
Non
not
so
sure
se
anyone
esiste
really
qualcuno
does.
che la capisce. Infatti.
Some act like they have it
Bro,
all figured out. And I
la
admit
moda è
I'm
solo
guilty of that myself
una
from
cosa
time to time.
passeggera.
There are, I suppose, a few
La
actively
pura
trying to
pizza è una
steer the
cosa
herd,
passeggera.
but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know
Però
where it's
è
going.
molto più gustoso.
At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter.
Oh,
Would you buy from someone who is not? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like. And the rest is just making sure they're pleased with their purchase. It's clothing, not grab drive tech.
vediamo
You'll
cosa.
find that I have most everything on offer.
La sua offerta è molto ampia. 13 vestiti. Ma perché tenga l'arma a mano? Oh, comunque questo è forte. Guarda là, com'è forte. Ah, sì, sì, sì. Secondo me va completo. Bello questo, mi si vedono le chiappe. Ma che... Ragazzi, benvenuti da Babbo Natale. Io sono l'elfo. Elfo. Guarda la moda. Qual era? Che è sto coso? Wow. Zoom. Oh. Beh. Comunque a me questo piace. Questo qua è figo. Abiti formali. Sì, questi qua sono mezzo qua. Quello sono i qua. Va bene, prendo uno tanto. E prendo pure questo. Sì, vabbè, ma puramente per bellezza, niente di che. Ma 10 meno termico, questo mi dà 10 meno termico e meno 5 corrosivo. Vabbè, ma 150. No, che ho preso tutti. Coglione.
I'm glad you came in. I'm sure I have something for you. No matter your. You'll find that I have most
Questo sì. Ah, dove sto? Non ce l'ho. Non ce l'ho più. Non posso venderli quelli, no, mi sa.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Non ci sta. No, il vestiario, questo è quello là del negozio. Beh. Mo c'è da capire come si disincanta, perché sicuramente...
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
Lo so. Non sono abituato alla voce di Vasco Rossi così.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Colore rosso.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here...
We appear to have a visitor.
Matteo.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our
Poi
robot to
Vasco
some
era con
random
me,
employee
cioè che ne
of
sanno?
that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting.
No, aspetta,
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
ascolta la riunione.
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Doctor, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see.
Vediamo.
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you can place it on the table here.
That's it.
Ma sono dei pezzi di qualcosa di più grande,
And to
secondo me.
imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Ah, poi. Sono salito a livello 3. Mi sono unito a Constellation. Ho fatto pure l'obiettivo. Uccidi a Constellation. Allora, gentilmente. Il microfono. Non lo mangiamo a papà.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Questione di spirito? Oh no. Ah no, ma in fondo volevo capire un po'
We're
Constellation che si dà.
Humanity has always
Esploratori,
hunted
ok.
for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Diciamo che i Constellation sarebbero dei paleontologi ricercatori. No, paleontologi no. Dei ricercatori del mistero. Mi sento un po' come Indiana Jones.
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Ma ci dica, ammetto di provare una certa eccitazione, la mia prima
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this.
No.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Se continui selezione sarà come tuo seguace. Tutti insieme finché non troveremo quel manufatto.
You mean besides the ship, the robot,
La
and
nave,
a
il
place to stay
robot, un
all
posto dove
rent-free?
stare. Il tutto
We
grande.
do have some
Vabbè, pure hanno
funds
ragione.
we can disperse from time to time.
Mi hanno dato un po' di roba.
Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers.
Mi danno
We
una
keep a
tuta.
lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share
Delle
what we have.
attrezzature. Ah, beh, mica male.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Ok.
So, Noelle, Constellation living up to your expectations?
Yes, ma'am, of course. I honestly can't imagine being anywhere else.
Just making sure.
Cioè, effettivamente se
There are no shortage of opportunities.
ricostruisco tutto il cerchio qua, secondo me viene fuori il simbolo di Starfield.
But the work we're
Cerchio,
involved in, the discoveries we're making, it's all worth it.
credo. Forse. Non lo so.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope
I
it feels
hope
that
you
way for
are
you too.
satisfied
Farei prima un
with
giro
the
qua.
quarters available to you.
È bello perché pure io stavo pensando appena
I
questa
feel
cosa.
like I've been waiting.
Comunque se mi sentite parlare un po' da solo, in realtà c'è Ale su Discord che
That
sta in
doesn't sound
collegamento.
crazy, does it?
Quindi tutto
Are you
tranquillo.
doing okay? I'm not sure
No,
anyone really
specificando
asked
perché
yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. I'm Matteo, theological scholar by trade, but
Ehi,
now,
Matteo.
well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen it for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits. It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Take care of yourself.
Sta aspettando che io gli parli?
Well,
Parliamoci.
I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Ah, grazie.
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing
Si
alien
possono modificare le tute
substances, the whole
spaziali,
thing.
realizzare prodotti
You can even fashion
farmaceutici. Vabbè.
industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Vabbè.
Me?
Vediamo questo che fa.
Why, I'm the wallet.
Ah, lui è il
Someone has to
portafoglio.
fund
Vabbè.
all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Matteo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they... And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. Ron? Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't... Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else. Until next time.
Mamma. È bello vedere che in un mondo futuristico come è figo il tetto così. Pure qua. La scrivania. Mantiene una cosa che... E la cosa... Beh, questa prospettiva qua, guarda com'è bella.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but
Tutto
I feel like if I
stellato.
did, now would be a
Questo
good time.
tappeto troppo bello. Poi le sedie classiche. Ma poi sa venire. Ma io sto vestito ancora così, a coglione. Cioè mi sono presentato, ho detto... Dottore, sono dentro un negozio di vestiti così.
Your service, Captain.
Vorrei capire... Un punto abilità, vero? Dovevamo metterlo. Lo mettiamo qua, abbiamo detto benissimo. Inventario. Tute. Ok. Eccoli qua. Mettere questo. Ma come si leva l'arma da mano? Oh, ma com'è grande qua? Io pensavo che era piccolo. Doppia porta. Wow, bella sta stanza. Ah, capito? Mi dice sia la massa che il valore quando punto un oggetto. C'ero fatto cosa? Questo ho detto così. Anche perché di generosità. Questo qua sta con l'arma a mano pure questo, io. Dispenser di sapore. A carta igienica ma picchia. È brutto comunque. Vabbè, ma d'altronde comunque è un gioco abbastanza grande, capito? È troppo grande. perché lei adesso mi segue. È diventata una mia seguace. Poi... tu non mi manda. Non mi ricordo come si sentiva. Mm. Un laboratorio. Farmaceutico. E basta. Poi vince. Bene, fare bene. Capì, però non mi dice niente. Ma continuava di là. o sbaglio? Dormi. Ah, di proprietà. Non posso dormire. Sì. Perché sicuramente ci sarà un metodo per disincantare. Oh. Forse è ancora troppo presto. Oh, questa è la valigetta come c'ho io. Però qui ne faranno una ragione. Comunque vince, no, ho comprato il vestito e lo faccio vedere. Questo qua. No, comunque mi stanno così. No, passano di nuovo. Vabbè, no. Bella però questo posto, è molto relax. Si può andare pure qua. Sarebbe bella fare una cosa così, No, no, non è una navicella. È tipo una gilda qua. Costellation. La possiamo definire gilda, no? Era là dentro. Buono il fatto che sarà. Ma io sono sopra l'albero. No, ho caduto. l'acqua, diciamo. Vedere che interazione ha. Vabbè no, è... Qui. Sprofonda, sprofonda. Sta facendo? Cittadina. No, ma guardate un po' ci sono.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Fare giro sul punto. La gang!
Yes.
Wait, why you
Exactly. It's like
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The
Come
man in the
Marcus?
story was cruel.
Come
Do you know
così,
why he
Marcus?
was cruel? You must feel what he feels, understand his pain, accept it, and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him.
Questa forse
We can't do it alone.
è una delle 7 religiose.
The only way is through
Unity.
Ah, yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
Vabbè. Il cognome. No, questo no. Questo no, questo no. Sarà Morgan. Ok, sarà Morgan. Bello questo fatto che si sente quando parte una nave. Ah no, no. Quelle là, perché quelle sono tipo... Non è foglia, forse. È tipo muschio, così così. Queste sono le foglie. Ma io non te lo faccio montare il gioco, non devo fare. Guarda là che bei panorami, guarda là. Però le bandiere sì. Però un bel lavoro dietro. Però bello sto design. Cioè proprio il design di tutto è bello poi. Ma io credo sia più... Non so se sto il più uscito del fuoco. Eccola. Vabbè, non si può tutto. Scusami.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Lascerò Nuova Atlanta, credo di non tornare mai più.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or
Mangiare
a
o fare
shopper?
shopping? Forse. Vediamo un po' di
Guess I won't ask. But there is a place called The Well that might be more your style. I don't go down there myself. It can be pretty dangerous.
Molto pericoloso. Il pozzo.
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
Idem.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from... Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it.
Facciamo i bellini, eh?
See you around.
Un po' sta attività. Un po'. Le attività stanno qua in missioni, dovrebbe essere, giusto? Il vecchio quartiere. Attività. Porta un cappuccino a Donna Rain. Oh, siamo vicini. Allora, io voglio pure un cappuccino, bellissimo, ma non è più cappuccino. Sara, sai dove è il cappuccino? Luogo scoperto.
Another zoning meeting at Mass has resulted in a stalemate.
Gorgeous weather today,
Several
huh?
areas currently zoned as residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses.
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
What's over?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors there. Good day.
We've got some lovely places available, if you've earned your citizenship, of course.
Come ho capito posso creare pure avamposti, forse. O acquistarli.
Looking to buy? Zora should be able to help you.
Zora.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move. Welcome to Aphelion Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down, or move up in the world, or just window
Il
shopping?
mio inglese si stoppa qui. Oh.
I don't blame you. It's a lovely city. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd
Passiamo
like to
alle
look at properties.
cose che mi serve. Cosa inventi?
Okay, let me just pull up your data. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not a United Colony citizen. I'm afraid property ownership here in New Atlantis isn't available to you.
Comunque se non sono
If
cittadino
you
non
take
posso
the
comprare.
exciting step of becoming a citizen, we'll be here for you. Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and act. Stop by anytime.
Andiamo da Geo. Veramente. Sì, sì, lo sto facendo. Ma è dal telefonino però. Si dovrebbe Intanto io volevo portare il cappuccino quello là. Attività. Imposta rotta X. Io dove lo prendo il cappuccino? Non mi dice niente?
The Vanguard honor loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment,
No, questo è il
proceed
tasto.
inside.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security.
Che solo la
I don't
barista
know where she was, but
smettesse
she won't
di
get it
assicurare la
back by
sicurezza.
annoying us.
Non so cosa. La barista. Dove? Cittadino.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Sì, credo di sì. Ah, lo so. Stiamo già a parlare con questo. Ehi, Sara. Scambia tre. Ah, capiti? Puoi portare un solo alleato appresso per volta. Tipo adesso c'ho lei. Prima c'aveva Vasco.
Ask whatever you'd like. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly. I'll be here. Bye-bye.
Vabbè, poi approfondiremo con calma. No, l'unico cose che vorrei approfondire, vorrei capire il cappuccino dove vive. Forse qua. Punto di informazione. Questo. Ah, cittadina, fa vedere. Non ci sono. No, posizione senza no. Sconti su tutti gli esercizi. Oh, buono. L'accesso esclusivo al possesso di una casa Nuova Atlantide. Investimento di crediti di una tantum. Cioè, mi danno soldi belli e buoni. Mi piace. E altro ancora. Come si diventa cittadini? È facile. Vi basta servire l'unione coloniale. Quindi mi devo iscrivere là. Dove dobbiamo andare? In qualsiasi veste ufficiale. E una volta raggiungere i requisiti necessari vi verrà conferita la cittadinanza. Al momento il modo più facile e veloce di prendere servizi della flotta di volontari dell'Unione Coloniale. Ok. Quindi se possedete una nave e il coraggio di correre rischi per il bene dell'Unione Coloniale, rivolgetevi al comandante John Tuala del Tasman e arruolate oggi stesso. Vi ricordate che da oggi l'Unione Coloniale offre la cittadinanza a chiunque si trova all'interno dei sistemi colonizzati e precedenti. Ah, non è che mi hanno detto assai cosa.
Another day? I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
No way.
I can't complain. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures? Wow. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds really important. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any artifacts, okay? Take care. One day, I'm gonna...
No.
Don't be a stranger.
Vabbè, allora vado direttamente là. Comunque c'è il ciclo giorno-notte che sta facendo sera. Voglio vedere i colori come sono. Ma che accendono le luci della sera. Distretto commerciale, non è che lo trovo qua.
I feel underdressed.
Sì.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to
Comunque si è
distant
fatto
travel.
tardi, si è fatto
And
sera.
while I've never needed them
E
myself,
questo non sta
I
più.
stand by everything we offer. I've never left the planet, so no, I do not. Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid, and preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either. Yes, by all means, have a look.
Ah, però mi fa acquistare comunque cose. Ah, qui. Oh, queste sono tutte queste cose qua. Barra di controllo. Wow, ma è bello sto caso. Termico, però massa. Guarda questo. 10 termico, 20 radioattivo. Atmosferico niente. Però questo. Circuito elettrico. Completo da Poncio del Colone. Pure che cazzo. Che cambia da questo a questo? Energia. Oh, questo pure è forte. Questo è molto alla cyberpunk. Muovi. Tuta spaziale da camionista. Cioè, è uguale alla mia. Non mi dà niente di meno, niente di più. Ciao. No, no, ma cambiano. Oh, questo fisico 57, energia. È vero. Ma quelli sono dei commercianti, lei. Bassa a sinistra. Migri. E che ne so? Dice a me. Ne so quanto ti. Vabbè, se me li danno. Io me li prendo.
Good luck on all. I would never dream of
No,
selling some. Be careful
ciao,
out there.
ciao. Vabbè, siccome si è fatto Siri. Cioè, sì, è Siri.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Riesci a vedere la città illuminata?
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Io vorrei andare là, almeno finire questa missione qua. Così in una prossima live andiamo avanti con... Non era qua. Non era.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
Comunque quella bianca è la stamina. Una volta che mi finisce la stamina consuma CO2. Vedi? Per regolare questa cosa qua. Devo aumentare la stamina, sì. Sì, perché la CO2 alla fine subito si consuma, non è che... Allora, attività. Non me l'ha imposta. Mostra sulla mappa, vedi che non me la fa vedere, perché... Oh. Dicevo imposta, ma non così. Eh. Allora, voglio impostare questo, ok? Mostra sulla mappa. Niente, là. Ho capito. Me lo dice adesso? Sì, qua. Ah, eccolo qua. E alla fine prima ci siamo passati pure sopra. Comunque. Qua dove stavano le bambine.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service.
Ah, capito?
They should have covered
Cioè
this in
tu
your civic lessons.
non è che se nasci nell'Unione diventi automaticamente dell'Unione, no. Ti fai missione.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We
Devo
need to know
fare
you'll be able
l'esame.
to hack it out there after all.
Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise.
First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. The system will walk you through the
La
rest.
prima cosa, entra nella sala
You got
orientamento.
a bounty? Well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
No, no. Entriamo. C'è un bar. Seleziona piano. Camere, giubbetto, ricerca, comando. Sala orientamento. Ecco qua. Robottino che pulisce. Ma prima io ho risposto così.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2030.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Sì. Starfield, sì, sembra bellissimo. Cioè, ma mo devo vedere tutte le cose o posso andare di nuovo?
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared
Beh, le
all-out
vedrei comunque.
war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Però non lo so, avrei messo degli ologrammi invece che degli schermi. Pare il mio.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably ruined.
Sì, la guerra tra le...
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity.
Sì, è abbastanza un SMR.
And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Questo è un suite da battaglia, guarda là come è figo.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinian?
Mm.
Gave it over to these
Non lo
things.
so.
One of these murals said he was executed after the war. Might have gotten off too lightly.
Non toccare.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
Il terrore di questi cosi. Come si chiama? Londinion. Il Londinion.
Of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city.
Ah, hanno fatto tipo fumetto qua.
Citizenry from the galaxy at large.
Però ripeto, avrei messo degli ologrammi, qualcosa di 3D invece di... Siamo nel futuro. Sarebbe l'ultimo qua. Non ho capito cosa dici tu, perché Ale sta dicendo che comunque è sempre un museo e dovrebbe essere tale, però può essere...
Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency.
Sì, esatto.
But the collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military
Perché Ale fa il paragone con Fallout 76, che quando abbiamo attivato la bomba atomica c'era una cosa simile. Però, ripeto, avrei reso sempre l'idea di museo, ma in modo olografico, 3D, oppure che ne so, delle stanze che tu entravi dentro ed eri circondato, tipo il VR, come devo dire.
All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the
Non sarebbe
galaxy
male.
at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
È bello che ogni tanto interagiscono. Si è buggato. Vabbè, volevo solo una spintarella. Volevo solo una spintarella. Allora. Gemito elettronico. In che senso? Ma perché mi sembra la voce di Giubica?
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy,
Io finisco il museo e basta. Per oggi.
serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance
Ciao
roles.
Ale ci abbandona.
And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
L'avanguardia. Hanno navi così, stupende. E tutte così. Che fanno schifo queste. Però vabbè, ci sta. Ultimo.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Però sto fatto dell'unione coloniale, non lo so, mi puzza un po'. Mi puzza un po', è come se c'è qualcosa sotto. Simulatore di pilotaggio, no, non posso farlo.
I can't stop staring at it. A real terramorph.
Ma non lo stai guardando, come fai? Vabbè. Molla su. Però adesso è proprio notte. Le stelle si vedono meglio. Io la città volevo dire. Non è illuminata. Speravo fosse illuminato, invece no. Modo qua su. Le costellazioni sono fatte belle. Solo quello illuminato. Le antenne. Quindi questo non riesco a salire. No, riesco a salire. Ma dove sto andando? No! Il mare in lontananza non mi piace assai, cioè in lontananza non si vede benissimo. Però c'è da considerare che comunque non ha neanche un anno di vita, quindi molti aggiusti sono ancora da fare. Se mi butto cosa succede? Geronimo! sbagliato pure.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast, staring at
Process
trees
starts with
south of
registration
Bend?
down in the
Whatever it
orientation
is, it
hall.
can't be that bad,
Or did you
right?
have a question?
Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots were. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us.
Vabbè gente, io termino la live, domani capiamo un po' come andare avanti. Mi fa sempre piacere avervi vicino e un saluto galattico a tutti. Ciao!